This video was brought to you by Patreon. Hey you, how's it going? My name is Ruubez and welcome to a week ago. So in a continuation of my sleeping pattern from the weekend, I've been awake since about 7. Which, if you know me, you know that that's actually pretty impressive. As I said last night, my intention was to, not even think about a week ago until this morning. And by being awake since that time, it means that I can edit it before it goes live today. Because obviously it's going live at 7 PM tonight because I'm doing this, I'm premiering a week ago. And that was something that we discussed on the last Monday night Ruubez. It was better for the people who are watching my videos, it's better for me because it means that there's less pressure on getting the edit done on Sunday night. Because if I sleep in on a Monday morning and I haven't edited a week ago and it's supposed to go live at 12:30, it's not going live at 12:30. To fill you in on what's going on, when I have a Monday night Ruubez, a week ago doesn't premiere, a week ago just goes live at the same time as my Monday night Ruubez live stream. When there isn't a Monday night Ruubez, like tonight, not your tonight, my tonight, a week ago premieres. And, basically just Monday night is a Ruubez night. So yeah, that's the plan going forwards. Like, there might be a couple of changes depending on, when society gets back to normal. If I can't get an edit done by Monday night, it'll go out whenever it needs to go out, Yeah, so, reasons why you should keep watching this week, I can't think of any, other than the fact that you might enjoy it. So please do stick around. So, I'm waiting to hear back about Friday's job interview today, and I've just been to the shop, no contact, but that's reassuring, in a sense. The person who was interviewing me said that they would be emailing the people who don't get it and ringing the people who do. So, as long as I don't get an email off them, I'm happy with that. So, no email is a good thing. It just, would be nice to know very soon. I didn't get it. Fingers crossed for the next one then. And so, because I didn't get it, I'm making commiseration bolognese. Yeah. I had the idea that, today I knew I would find out. I would find out if I got the job or not. And so, yeah. I was like, if I want to celebrate, I want bolognese. If I need to make myself feel better, I want bolognese. And it's a win-win. So I'm making bolognese. Yeah. We had a problem with the tin opener and the tins, so jar sauce saved my life. And honestly, it doesn't taste as bad as it could. I'm just waiting on this now. So I was just watching the Nerdcubed announcement video for the 10 years of Nerdcubed video. And it made me wonder, when did I start using this channel? The 26th of March, 2011. Not my first YouTube channel, I've been on YouTube since 2008. But this channel was set up in 2011 on the 26th of March. In 10 days, that's 10 years ago. Maybe I could do something to celebrate. What day is that? Is that a Friday? I think that's a Friday. If that's a Friday, how about a live stream? A birthday live stream? A long live stream? I don't know. Give me some ideas, I'm just thinking, we're celebrating my channel. What would you want, if you were gonna come along, what would you do, where would you What would you want to happen? Interesting, isn't it? That's why I'm asking for ideas. It might be a bit soon at this point to be, you know, coming up with ideas at the point where you'll be able to come up with ideas, but, you know, just be aware that Friday the 26th of March, there will hopefully be something going on. So I don't know really. There's a lot of things that could happen. Not gonna lie, I've spent 6 of the last 7.5 hours playing Formula 1. I got my productivity in this morning. Today's a good day. This morning I was blessed by the sound of the bin men. Never been so happy to hear bin men. We had some things going on behind the house the last couple of weeks, and it interrupted 2 bin collections, one of which was already a problem because we'd forgotten to put it out the night before. And then I just saw them come again to collect the other bin, which was hilarious. Like, it's every other week around here. If you miss one bin collection, that's 2 weeks until the next time. Look at me, I'm talking about bin collections on a week ago. Yeah, so it was nice to hear them. It was nice to hear them outside, collecting the bins. Now I can't wait to tidy up the kitchen because of the backlog of recycling and bins that we've had. Anyway, today is also exciting, not just because of bins, but because I'm recording an episode of Fresh from the Scene later on tonight, featuring Ben Langford-Biss, currently known as Bleak Soul, formerly a member of As It Is. Yeah. When I set up Fresh from the Scene, there was 2 guests that would have made me, you know, feel like no matter when I end it, I will have, you know, I could be happy to end it. One of those was Frank Hart and the Rattlesnakes, the other was As It Is, in any form. Ben, obviously being formerly of As It Is, makes him sort of As It Is adjacent, but I'm still counting that. You know, I could still get current members of As It Is in the future. Really excited for tonight's interview. Really excited. And I should have it coming out tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, Friday. So it will already be out, so I hope you haven't let me down. So I just finished my interview with Ben Langford-Biss. It is going out on Friday. So I hope you've already listened to it, but if you haven't, do go and check it out. There's obviously a link in the description. I enjoyed that interview. Like, going into it, I was worried I'd end up, you know, I was worried I'd end up coming across as fangirly. You know, obviously, As It Is are, I would say, you know, one of the 2 bands that occupy the space of my favourite band. I used to say that McFly were As It Is were my favourite active band, McFly were my favourite band, but McFly are active now, and, well, Young Dumb Thrills was a bit underwhelming. But yeah, I was a bit worried about coming across as a bit fangirly, but no, I don't think I did at all. Just 2 professionals chatting about music and shit, and yeah, I'm looking forward to editing it. And then ultimately hearing how fangirly I am. That's not gonna happen. But yeah, so, I've noticed this thing whilst I've been editing a week ago. Like, Monday, I'll either start off really well and I'll get loads of clips done, and then like Tuesday and Wednesday will tailor off to about, you know, 2 clips a day, maybe 3. Or I'll have the opposite, where Monday won't have anything, and then like Tuesday we'll have something to make up for it. It's like I have these alternate days of vlogging, a lot of vlogging, not much, and, you know, I think it's just part and parcel of the kind of, you know, times we're living through. We are ultimately living through a period of history which people are going to read about in a textbook in a couple of years. So, you know, feeling bad about things, or, you know, feeling a bit, you know, like, that should ultimately be part and parcel of it. Having a roof over their heads and having my health is a good marker to be at. And the last year certainly put it into perspective. So yeah, I'm aiming to not do the, you know, lots of things in one day and nothing in another. But ultimately that might just end up happening because of what's going on. You know, there's only so many times I can put like footage of me searching for jobs sped up under some music and call that entertaining. So I just finished a transferable skills workshop with Reed, which was, yeah, productive. Obviously, you know, I feel like my job search isn't being hampered by the things that, you know, I do. I think, you know, that when I apply to a job, I apply really well and, you know, interviews are fine. But I still feel like that session has benefited me in the sense of, you know, there are a couple of links that I wouldn't have previously made, you know, regarding previous experiences and, you know, the things that I can extract from that. So, yeah, beneficial. Beneficial was definitely the word. But now I've got a podcast to finish editing because it needs to be ready for tonight. My new EP's out! Yay! As also is the newest episode of Fresh from the Scene, featuring the one and only Ben Langford-Biss. You know, formerly of As It Is, as I mentioned. Here's a highlight.
Yeah, I know, I'm good. Let's go.
Okay, so, seated or standing gigs?
Seated. I'm sorry. I've been, since about the age of 25, I've been going seated, so.
Funeral for a Friend or The Blackout?
I love Sean Smith. He is a great dude that I consider a friend, but Funeral for a Friend.
Yeah. MySpace or Tumblr?
MySpace, 100%. I had a Tumblr, but it was never, that was never my jam. I was an OG MySpace kid.
Song on repeat at the minute?
The Microphones in 2020 by The Microphones.
Bedroom, in inverted commas, or studio?
I am missing the studio at the moment. I will say that. Yeah,
so the lyric video for Cynical premieres tonight, which is kind of exciting. My plans for the day are occasionally share links to the two things that came out today. That hell is a lot louder than I remember it being. So I spent some time today catching up on Sapnin Podcast. It's been a while, but no, it's a really good podcast. It's one of my favourites, and today's episode featured Sophie Kay, who was from Huddersfield. So that was cool. But now we're going to watch The Lost World, Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park, The Lost World. It's not the best Jurassic Park movie, but it is a good one. Yeah. I wish they'd had the Carnotaurus bits in. And maybe not had the King Kong bits in. But it is a pretty good movie. It's obviously not Jurassic Park, the best movie of all time. But it is pretty good. So the new season of Drive to Survive came out yesterday. I watched the first 2 episodes. It's good. They do that annoying thing of just putting certain clips into a context to sort of change the context, which is a bit weird, like when you watched it and ultimately effectively commentated on it, so you know what happened. But yeah, you know, it's still enjoyable, and I'd say it's potentially even at like an entry level. Like, you could watch Drive to Survive without having ever watched a Formula 1 race. And I've heard of people who have done that and gotten really into Formula 1, so based on the first 2 episodes of Series 3, I recommend watching it if, you know, you fancy something new on Netflix. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. I'll keep spreading. I'll just keep admiring. There, did I put my camera indeed? I don't know why we don't make pizzas at home more often, because that... Well, the garlic bread itself is nice, but, you know.
The garlic bread looks amazing as well, to be fair.
So today we're doing a little magic draft. I've gone for an elves deck and in green-white, and I'm hoping that this card, this Tyrite Sanctum, might win me the game. You know, you'd hope that something that can make gods is powerful enough to win the game, but I guess we'll find out. Ian, how could you do this to me?
Very easily.
And that has been a day of doing a Kaldheim draft, and I won one game with the draft deck. Sadly, I didn't get a chance to send anything into gods. That was kind of, you know, a bit wishful thinking from me. But it was fun, and I had what I believe to be some very good games of Magic, so that's good. That's very good. No Monday Night Ruubez tonight. I am making plans for a very special stream later this week. Keep an eye out for that. But other than that, I'm going to call that a week. If you did do all that generic YouTube stuff, like, share, comment, subscribe, etc, etc. As always, I've been Ruby Price, and I shall see you a week ago. Adios. Bye.